live, baby.
What
It's 7
happened?
o'clock. We need to go live.
I know. I hit the button, baby.
Okay, we live.
How
Baby.
y'all doing? It is Tuesday. We are back. Don't get confused. It's the hottest sports podcast in America going today. This is the Endgame, episode 2 in our second season. Welcome everybody to my left. We got Mr. MJ Skywalker. He's on the college football. My correspondent. Down in the bottom left, you got Elmo, the hot corner Jackson, bringing us all the MLB. And down to my right, under me, you got the CEO. He makes his appearance here. He's in Mr. NBA, but it's slow dragging, but it's about to pick up. And myself, the halfway house Pudge. You know, Uncle Pudge, they let me out for work release to do this podcast.
7 to 7, baby. 7 to 7.
Season 7 to 7.
You know, I got that NFL, and we gonna do a little fantasy. But first, we about to hit the hottest intro in America for any sports podcast. Hit it, Jody.
Yeah, jumping out of the basement, best in the game, ain't no need for replacements. Beating up the block, putting holes in the pavement. Pass up the rock, the only thing we shooting J's with. Easy on the scene, family talk is the kingpin. Sports and direct, no ESPN. Being top rate, busting streams through your state. Bro, we all up for debate, but this ain't first take. Hell no. Right here, you can get it in a hurry. Listen as we drop nuggets. No Joker, no Murray for the 3-step Curry. Took it like a thief. My homeboy Pat classified as a chief. Jody hit us with the college. We got MLB knowledge. Boxing social with the chef. TKO before the stoppage. Playing homage to the best. Us, we proclaim Uncle Pudge and the CEO. This the end game.
I'm the one that got the stick. Make that motherfucker flip. Safe bet with all your chips. I'm the one. Not the 2 and not the 3. That ain't me. I'm the one. One and only. Ain't no asses in my seat. I'm the one. Might check me on the one. Niggas hate me cause I won. And they at me, I'm the one. Ain't no faking, I'm the no mistaking, I'm the one. Ain't no breaking, I'm the one. I'm the greatest, I'm the one.
Let's do it.
After seeing that,
Let's do it.
It makes you ready to correspond.
No, man, every time.
Hey, dude, that's what I said. Let's do it. Where we at? Let's do it.
Elmo, you are up, Mr. Hot Corner, coming at you with the latest MLB.
My saying is, baby, you know, if it ain't broke, it ain't fixing. If you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time. That's what I do. Man, welcome to MLB, man. Like I reported last week, man, it's really, really shaking up. About 17 games here left in MLB action right now. Excuse me. Now, about 12 games. About 12 games left across all of you MLB right now. There's a lot of tight races going on. Starting off in the AL East, you got the Yankees, as I reported last week. You got the Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles battling right now for the top of that AL East right now. Aaron Judge had a walk-off grand slam yesterday after the Yankees were down and that was the game-winning home run. Walk-off by Aaron Big Daddy Judge, who looked like he's most likely going to probably win back-to-back AL MVPs this year. No one else is really coming close. Probably coming to a close second in MVP. Guy who I grew up watching, his son Vladimir Guerrero Jr. over there in Toronto. Shooting on down to the AL Central. Them Guardians of Cleveland, they out there. They out there guarding that AL Central lead, but creeping up as I told you last week. Anything can change from week to week, and now you have the Kansas City Royals, who is number 2 in the AL Central, because last week it was the Minnesota Twins, and now they fell third into the division. So they're approximately 2.5 games out of that second spot in the AL Central. right now. Shooting on down to the AL West, you have the Houston, the Astros over there from H Town. They're still on top right now, battling close with the Seattle Mariners. And last year, World Series champions, the Texas Rangers, look like they're going to be a distant. They're a distant third. Only way for them to actually make the playoffs if they actually have to win 7 of their next 12 games, where Seattle dropped 7, dropped 8, and Houston dropped at least 9 of them to win the division. So is Texas going to be out? If I had to put my money on it, I would say they're most likely probably going to be out of it at this point. Because I don't really see them making that. I don't really see them making that push right now. They're on a 3-game losing streak as we speak right now. Mariners are on a 3-game winning streak, which actually propelled them into that second place spot. Heading over to the NL East right now, you got the Phillies of Philadelphia right now, who is the sole leader of the NL East, and they're putting some distance between them and the Mets of New York, or short for Metropolitans of New York. And they have a great record at 90-6. It's the first time in 29 years they had a 90 season win right now, or more than 85 wins in the season. 26 years right now. Shoot down to the ML Central. The Milwaukee Brewers, them Brewers, baby, the people that make that Christian Nail and that what's that Blue Moon up there winning, and they're pulling away steadily from my Chicago Cubs, them Northsiders, who are currently 10 games out, but the St. Louis Cardinals, who are creeping up right now, which are 2 games out. 2 games back from the wild card, 2 games back from the Chicago Cubs from second in the Central, and then heading over to the West, them Dodgers of LA with my man Shohei Ohtani, who look like he's most likely going to probably scoop the NL MVP this year, and he's going to be the first Japanese player ever in MLB history to win in both leagues, AL MVP and NL MVP. Look like he's going to most likely pull it out. But still got San Diego Padres, who's still in a good close fight, along with the Arizona Diamondbacks. So that division is technically up for grabs between those 3, between the Dodgers, Padres, and the D-backs, maybe the Rattlesnakes. And it's coming down to the wire. It's coming down really good. The Rockies and the Giants are out of it right now at this point. But as of right now, we got some good MLB races. Right now. We got some good things that's going on right now. We got some good right now. So
Elmo, let me ask you one quick question.
Yes, sir.
Who are you projecting right now to get to the World Series?
World Series for me, in my opinion, right now. If we look at right now, I'm saying the Dodgers are coming out the West. Right now. And out the East, I'm going to have to go to them H-Town Astro boys. Either them or Cleveland right now. So I'm definitely giving the Dodgers the win out the West right now, and actually be on alert and be on the lookout, because Shohei Ohtani he's trying to hit the 50-50 club. He's currently at 48 right now. 48 steals. He'll be the actual first person in MLB history to actually do 40+, in both leagues at the MLB history. And back over to you guys right now in the studio.
Wait a minute, I got a question.
Yes,
Will Ohtani be the first one to ever win the MVP in both leagues?
He will. Actually, he'd be first Japanese person, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, first player, period.
First player ever. Yes, he would be the first player ever if he wins here in Dodgers, which I think he's going to win it. He'll be the first player ever to actually win at the AL and the NBA.
All right.
I got one question. I got a question, Elmo. Hey, who I put my parlay money on?
Parlay money, if you talking about as far as what?
Like the games. Like if I was gonna bet on somebody, who I'm betting on.
Baseball is kind of not like really like that. So it's kind of like, it just really depends. So when you're really doing that, it's really, so I classify baseball like with parlays. I look at it like this. It's like kind of like that with hockey, because that's like any given game, because you can have a whack team that come through and sweep a number 1 team, right? It just happens. It's, with college football or NFL, you can almost call it like, on paper. Baseball doesn't work that way because you can have a crappy team and come through and run the house on them. But if I had the bet, if I'm telling you to bet, I'm gonna say put your money on the Astros, Dodgers, San Diego Padres, and this is gonna sound a little bit biased, but the north side is on the Cubs because they actually got some good. They actually got some good players over there. That's just me.
All right, appreciate you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they're gonna help out with some parlay magic, and we don't have gambling tips here, so don't get up here and say Family Talk lost me my money, my rent money.
Ain't nobody
we don't do that.
Don't be blaming Family Talk.
Right.
I mean, you can blame us, but we ain't gonna give a damn.
No, we ain't accepting the responsibility. If you got a gambling problem, call that 1-800 number. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
That's it.
All right, now my man up there, MJ Skywalker, couldn't wait for him to get here. It's college football.
Well, are you already, man? You already know.
We're going to it.
Before we even start talking about college football, we got to give him his own spotlight because he is the man.
He did win.
The hour. That's
always. He did win.
Yeah.
Oh, you kick off college football on week 3. You already know the vibes. Show.
Yes, sir.
Primetime Deion Sanders, aka the Colorado Buffs coach, won this week. I think it was like 28-6. At point, I wasn't surprised. Colorado State is a trash ass team. I don't understand. So congratulations to Colorado for beating another trash ass team this week. You get 20 points for me. Literally, it was Colorado State. Let me know when you beat somebody that actually is a good D1 school. You get no kudos from me. But I will say this to all the Colorado fans and not the fans, but to Shador Sanders and Deion Sanders talking shit back to Colorado State coaches and quarterback. I will give you this. Colorado State, you earned that shit because you popped off on Instagram all damn week.
Yes, they did.
I don't know what you thought
they did.
After you got to turn around and got your ass whooped. So you got what you got. Now, Shador Sanders told that quarterback, boy, you can't fuck with me. I don't even know you. I'm not mad at that because you was selling that man out on Instagram. All I'm saying is if you're going to dish it, you got to be able to take it. That's
Absolutely.
all.
Absolutely.
Amen.
I'm not mad at it.
Amen.
Nobody mad at him.
Right.
I'm not mad at him. College football happened this week. Really wasn't nothing exciting, but we do have a little clip. I'll give y'all with a clip. We'll do a little clip. B, get your bag ready.
And Marcel Reed, he's got a little something to him.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he found himself outside on an island, one-on-one.
Look at Mom and Dad laughing.
Completely shook DJ Douglas out of his cleats here.
Oh.
I mean, that cutting ability. This is why he was the number 4 ranked dual threat quarterback coming out of high school. Like, that's like L1 button.
That was filthy.
Ugh.
God, that was filthy.
If y'all he said with the L1.
L1.
He took it back. He took it back to PlayStation 2.
Yeah, he did take it back.
As one of your correspondent in Florida, B already pre-warned me he was putting the bag on. B, give him a short talk. What the fuck is going on in Gainesville, my boy?
Well, we're gonna definitely keep it short because talking about Florida, that's why I got the bag on my screen right now. And for the remainder of the season, I'm just gonna forewarn everybody. For the remainder of the season, anytime I talk about Florida, this will be be my avatar, and I will not show my face until after we're done talking about Florida. So my quick thing about the Florida Gators right now is very embarrassing. Let's just get that out the way. It's very embarrassing to be beat by a second string quarterback who played very well. Like I told Mike before we started, you can point your fingers at everybody in that organization. You can't just point it at just one individual. Gator Nation seems to just want to point it at Billy Napier. I'm not saying that's not justified, but you have to just not just point it at him. It starts with Billy Napier, but you can't just point your finger at just the head coach and him wanting to be fired. And we just can't do that. We have an offensive line that couldn't block a shot if it was right in front of them. We got a defense that couldn't stop a nosebleed. We got two quarterbacks that they're trying to make out of a quarterback competition. I don't know what they're trying to do with that. Let's not even talk about that because that's confusing to me. And we're just bad all the way around. The best thing about Florida football right now is that the special teams is playing amazing. The kickoff team and the punt return and that they are playing great. But as far as everything else, and then I'm gonna close on this. Florida football is a disgrace to watch. I'm still a Florida Gator fan. I'm not going to jump off the bandwagon. We're going through some troubles right now. There's some in-house stuff that we need to get cleaned out. And I foresee our season being very terrible. I don't see us winning no more games unless it's Florida State. That's all. And I hope I'm wrong. I know Elmo just said, "Oh wow," yeah, but I don't see us winning no more games unless we beat Florida State. And then that's us playing in Tallahassee. So back to y'all, man. I'm done talking about the Gators until next week.
All right, appreciate it.
I'm disgusted.
Hey, by the way, I heard that Florida and Florida State game gonna be played on Comedy Central at this point. Jesus Christ. Hey, they might have
Hey, y'all tripping. You tripping. They're gonna be played on public access.
Hey, your University of Miami correspondent. We played Ball State. We beat them 62-0. I didn't really expect anything less than that. We had about a good hour and 30-minute weather delay. Not really jumping up, hooting and hollering. We ain't played nobody yet. We got a good game against USF this Saturday. So, I think we'll measure out us as a team in the next 2 weeks because we got North Carolina, we got USF, and then we got North Carolina State, I believe. So in the next 2 weeks, we'll measure out whether we're actually real deal contenders and deserve that number 8 spot. Because again, I'll say it twice, I'll say it 1,000 times. My Miami Hurricanes could be pallbearers because as soon as they lift you up, they'll let you slap clean the fuck down. They sure will every time. Game of the week. What was my game of the week? My game of the week was Florida and Texas A&M. I wanted to see if Florida could really bounce back from Texas A&M, and I wanted to see if Texas A&M really was a decent team because they went toe-to-toe with Notre Dame, and it just didn't pan out the way I thought it was. I thought it would be a little bit more competitive for me. Mr. Greg, how you doing today? What was your game of the week this week?
Be honest with you, bro. I wasn't even much home to watch college football. I was mad as hell. I was cutting grass.
Dog.
You got to be responsible.
Hey, you got here missing football being an adult. Shit, whack. What about you?
So my game of the week, I'm a big Michigan fan. Y'all know I go Western Lane, so I watched that in the Arkansas State game. I'm gonna be honest, even though Michigan got the W, I'm disappointed because they didn't blow them out. 18-28 for a win like that for a power team, for a Division II team with Arkansas State. That's disgusting as far as I'm concerned. There's no way Michigan should have a close game like that. Separating a Division II team with them as a power top five, as a power 5 school from 28-18. Especially when you have defensive tackle Mason Graham over there, number 55, that leads the way and is an All-American for the past 2 years, and this is his junior year. There's no way it should have been like that. And if I may segue into something else, and I apologize.
Hey, Benji.
I say the most interesting game this week was Georgia and Kentucky.
Yeah, I was about
Oh
to
yes,
Hey,
absolutely.
Ooh, man.
hey, listen. I stopped everything I was doing and started watching that game because I thought I was tripping. I thought my shit was lagged because I know it ain't a fucking 6-3 Kentucky against
And I
Georgia.
was
Dog fight.
12,
and I
12,
wasn't
12,
allowed.
12,
I wasn't allowed to
12,
stop
13.
everything I was doing.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
would have been
man.
sleeping on the couch.
I feel you.
Yeah, and that's all right.
Jimbo, how you doing,
Yo,
man?
Jimmy Jam, baby,
what's
the
up,
chef,
fellas?
baby.
What's up, Jimmy? Did you watch any football this weekend? Was you out doing your food truck thing?
Man, I was at the Taco Festival in Clearwater, man.
Oh yeah.
All day.
That's what's up. Yo, so you told me about that.
Yeah, bro. The jump
Well,
was crazy. We sold out. What, an hour
Well, God is good. I
before
try to tell people that.
the
Boy.
thing.
Congratulations,
Man, it
big
was
dog.
crazy.
that's what's up. I knew you would. That boy had them oxtails tacos.
Oh yeah, you definitely about to sell out in Florida. No, I still. Hey, Greg Bruce for president, y'all.
Hey Greg,
Okay, I feel
hey
you.
Greg, no, bro. If you the one talking about going vegan, no, bro, you lost me with the vegan.
Bro, I don't eat meat, bro.
You lost me with the vegan. Pudge.
Hold on, you vegan?
What's up?
Yeah.
Dang. Hey, good luck, man.
No,
Hey, it was hard at first, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother.
Bro, I can't do it, dog. I can't do it, bro.
Hey, I feel you, bro.
Hey, but all the power to you. Respect to you.
Hey,
You stronger than
appreciate
me.
that.
Shoot.
Stronger than I ever will be. Pudge,
For
you gave me
real.
a week this week.
Who, me?
Yeah, you the one you had all day to watch since you decided to want to go to the hospital.
Shit, exactly. I went
Scaring
after
niggas
the
like that,
games
bro.
was. I went after the games was over. So I'm about to say the game of the week was my game, winning 14-12 in overtime.
I ain't mad at that at all. That's what's up. My point.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Oh no, it was dramatic, baby. My defense held them 6-0. But then it's hot out there. They scored, then we came back. We scored because it go overtime, and up here we start off at the 10, and you get 4 tries to score, and then if you do, the other team get 4 tries. So we got the coin flip. We score. I'm like, cool. We hit the 2-point. Cool. Get third down. I'm like, because my defense is rocking. My damn free safety makes a mistake. They score on a pass. They going. I'm like, damn. They going for the 2 to tie. They toss the ball out, and ain't nobody out there. The running back going, and then my corner step up. I'm like, he better make. And that boy made that tackle by himself. Won the game. Ran, bro. I was like, it was a game, dog. It was a game.
All right.
What's up?
Well, before we get into games to watch next week, we have a new number 1 in college football, ladies and gentlemen. The University of Texas is taking over with the number 1 spot.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, they took over. Yeah, Texas
Over Georgia?
Yeah, you saw that game Georgia had against Kentucky, dog fighting it.
I know that, but Texas beat up on. Look who Texas beat up on, though.
So the real question is Georgia really that bad, or is Kentucky really that good?
I mean,
it's one of those days. I think it's one of those days. You know, you meet a team.
I think it's one of those days, bro.
Yeah.
Because
Kentucky came forward with that invisible juice, and they.
I'd take Georgia over Tennessee, Missouri, or Oregon and Penn State any day. I'd take them over them all day.
But they battling.
I would.
But they battling against ranked Kentucky.
For real.
Do I see Illinois down there? Well, I tell you that Big Ten, boy. The Big Tens, boy.
Anyway, so
is that Nebraska? Michigan? Yeah. That Big Ten, boy.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Anyway.
Don't take it down, baby. There's about 10 teams there from the Big Ten.
No, it was. B, take your bag off, B. We talk. So listen, we got some good upcoming games this week. I'm trying to see who y'all got. Illinois and Nebraska. Who we picking?
I'm picking Illinois.
Man, it's hard for me.
And that's my game of the week right there.
It's Big Ten, baby. It's Big Ten. I'm gonna have to say the Illini because I live in Illinois, baby. I'm gonna have to say the Illini because I live in Illinois.
I'm saying Illinois because you need to look out from that boy. That Simeon Wolverine, Malik Elzy, baby, number 8. For what's the name? 4-star recruit coming up out of Simeon Vocational out of Chicago, out the South Side. 82.
Are they finally coming up the street? The recruit now?
That boy, and this is his junior year. That boy, if he stay another year, he's definitely gonna be an All-American if he keeps playing the way. And I think we definitely gonna be seeing him playing on Sundays. Well, right now, opposed to him playing on Saturday.
Okay, so Illinois. All right, we got a better game: Tennessee, Oklahoma.
Tennessee.
You going Tennessee
versus who?
I like Tennessee.
Oklahoma?
Oklahoma, yes.
I'm gonna give it to Oklahoma this one.
I'm gonna say Tennessee.
Okay. I'm gonna go Tennessee. I'm gonna go Oklahoma because I feel like Tennessee is one of them teams that's always bound to fuck up. All right.
Hold on. Before you can move on, one interesting fact about Tennessee, they just raised their ticket prices by 10% just so they can play their meal players.
Good for them. I ain't mad at you. Pay them more. All right, next game: Utah versus Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State.
Utah's number 12. Oklahoma State is 14.
14. Oklahoma State.
I like Utah.
I think I like the Utes on this one.
No. That running back, they got the goddamn backfield. That running back, they got in the backfield. That running back in the backfield, Oklahoma.
That boy bad.
That boy bad.
All right, so
Oklahoma.
Here's my game of the week. Michigan versus USC.
Woo!
Big
Ten versus Big Ten. Gotta go with Michigan.
I'm going Michigan. I'm going blue all the way.
I'm going Michigan.
That new Big Ten, they don't never know till they come up against old Big Ten. They get their head busted. Then they be like, "Woo!"
I tell you what, I'm going USC.
I know you would.
I got $50 that say Michigan gonna pull it off.
I'm gonna got 50. We do not gamble here on this podcast.
You ain't
Hold on.
Thank you, Telly, because I was gonna say it.
The fans ain't finna come knocking on. No, y'all got online bet. That's right. No.
Hey, Elmo, holler at me after the show.
No, holler at me now.
No,
hey, I take
you ain't finna have online betting. No, we don't do that here. The fans gonna be wanting their tax dollars. Like, I bet y'all. Like, no, man.
I tell you what, I take it. Sound like a good date night for me and Ben. I take it.
Hey, all you gonna do is buy my wife a couple margaritas with that money. Appreciate that.
Y'all boys funny.
I bet you hear that, Elmo. Birria tacos on Elmo.
We'll see.
Yeah, with that quarterback. All right, last question of the night. Power 5 schools. Who you got as conference champions?
Not the goddamn Gators.
Hey, the ACC. I'm gonna go with Miami. Right now, we looking like the favorites. The SEC. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna pick a surprise dark horse for the SEC. I'm gonna go with Bama. I think Bama's gonna keep it together. I think Georgia.
How's that a dark horse?
Listen, I'm gonna go with Bama in the SEC. The Big 12. The Big 12. I'm gonna go with Oklahoma State.
I can see that.
The Big 10.
Hard. That's a hard one.
It's a hard one.
I'm gonna go with the Suckeyes.
I don't think so.
Really? It's close. And I can almost agree with you. there. I think the Big Ten championship is going to be Oklahoma.
I have no faith in Penn State. Let's start there. I'll never have any faith in Penn State.
Let's start there.
I never have faith in Penn State.
Why not?
It's either gonna be But then again, I say Oregon the way Dan Lanning plays. So it'd be Ohio State and Oregon as a toss up. What other conference you got? SEC, ACC, Big 10, Big 12. What's the other?
Pac-12. The Pac-12.
Nobody care about them.
Pac-12. That's
Sun Belt. The Sun Belt.
No, the Pac-12 is Power 5.
Oh, the Sun Belt, and I think Notre Dame skates just good enough to get into the top 12 at the end of the season.
That's solid. That's solid.
I think Notre Dame gets into the top 12 at the end of the season. All right, who's y'all conference champions?
Say again.
And who y'all pick as conference champions?
I like Bama. I was gonna say Bama too. I honestly do like Bama. Coming out the ACC. Big 10.
LSU. I can't.
Big 10. I'm gonna say Ohio State along with Mike and go ahead and roll with Ohio State.
Okay.
ACC, give me Miami. And Pac-12. Who is Pac-12?
Shit, that's the question. Everybody left.
Everybody say they ain't got nobody in the Pac-12.
I think Utah's still in there, ain't they?
Oh,
Yeah, you know what? Utah. There go your conference champion right there. Goddamn Utah. They in the
there you go,
Pac-12.
Utah. Let's go ahead. Let's roll up. Let's roll with Utah. That's mine. That's my conference
Pac-12 champion.
There you go.
Elmo, what you got for us?
So I got for myself, I got for ACC. I say Miami. I think that's fair. For SEC, I'm going with Georgia. I'm going with Georgia at the SEC because Carson Beck over there, that little white boy out there balling. And I think that people don't give him a lot of credit, a lot more credit, and it's not really shot because let's be honest, if we're looking at it actually from a popularity standpoint, everybody's looking at Shador over there in Colorado. Everybody's looking at Arch over there in Texas, but not a lot of the shine is shining on Carson Beck over there in Georgia. And I really think that he's a fundamentally sound quarterback. And I see him maybe as a second, maybe third round quarterback coming out if he decides to come out on the draft this year. So I got actually, and I think that's what's going to put him over the top if he wins the SEC. So I really got him to win. And in the Big Ten, I'm teetering between Ohio State and probably Michigan. And I'm teetering between them two. But if I got to pick, I'm picking Michigan all the way because they do have the team in Alex Orji Jr., Alex Orji and Samaj Morgan over there. Number 8 for the Michigan Wolverines to actually do it. But more importantly, Wolverine has the number. They have the number from last year up to this year. They have the number three defense in the entire country at this point. So I really think, and I'm the person that says defense does win championships. And they truly can beat any and everybody in that division right there. And that's my picks. Those are my picks right there.
All right. Everybody got their picks out. And last but not least, let's all take a second to laugh at this shit. Not y'all sorry ass. Let's take a second to laugh at Florida State. I don't know what the fuck's going on in Tallahassee, but I hope they keep.
They don't even know what's going on in Tallahassee.
Absolutely.
Fuck Florida State and everything they stand for. I'm glad to see bitches 0-3. I hope these motherfuckers go 0-12. I hope they keep the program long enough so Miami and the Gators can stomp on their bitch asses. It's fuck Florida State now and forever. On to the NFL segment. Tell it.
Here we go. Yeah, about time we are here. What a week of football. That's all I got to say. It was a week of good games except for that Dallas game. The Cowboys got their assholes stomped out. I mean, just stomped out.
Who that?
Hey, y'all see that?
That's what they were saying. Who that?
Y'all see that? I got it. No homo, but I got to sleep on it.
Listen.
Don't know Dallas fan, but not say nothing to me all season.
Last week, Greg, you asked a question last week on the show. Was the Saints back? And I said, nah, they're not back, Greg. Now I'm gonna stand on that until after next week.
Hey, you know what?
If y'all keep playing like you playing, I'm gonna offer up an apology.
You know what? I said, bro. I done jumped in the car with Derek Carr. I jumped in the car, but I'm in the back seat. I'm not a believer until I see what he do to them Eagles. When I seen the Falcons struggle with them, they struggle with the Falcons.
Still got a
Let me
test.
tell you, you want to talk Eagles? Let's talk Eagles. What a game
Saquon should
last
have caught
night,
that ball.
but the Eagles blew that one. Eagles had that one. They blew it.
Yeah.
I was watching the game. Saquon should feel so sick because if he catches, he was wide open. That could have been a touchdown. He had the first down, but he could have probably had the touchdown. When he didn't catch,
put that on Saquon.
man, I put it on Saquon.
You can't put that on him.
Saquon put it on himself. He even
You got to put it on that defense, Shelly.
No, listen.
Tell me, Jimbo. I know you're Eagles fan.
Listen.
I'm listening.
Listen, please. The problem is we couldn't stop the run for crap, bro.
Well, apparently,
both of their running backs was doing whatever they wanted to do that.
That game was trash.
It really was, though. It really was. That's the
Alvin Kamara.
That game was trash.
That game wasn't trash. Dallas game was trash.
No, that was a good game. That was a good game.
That was a good game. That wasn't trash.
The Dallas game?
No, I'm talking about the Eagles game.
That's what I said.
The
Eagles
game was a good game.
Yeah,
I love the Dallas game.
I say the
And
trash game was Dallas.
Can I say something else? I have a huge problem that hurts. It's like he was doing what Aaron Rodgers did the week before. How Aaron Rodgers just was throwing it to Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall.
Yeah.
He just was loading up on Smith.
I know. Right. I don't understand. They traded for Jahan Dotson, and he wasn't bad with Washington. And you got him on his team, they don't use him. It's weird because it's like, dude, I thought he'd be the slot. I mean, A.J. Brown going down, I know that rhymed. That hurt the offense, but, man, it just, I don't know. That seemed like a weird one, but it was close. And like I said, was it bad play calling? Because, I mean, the play, he called the right play. If Saquon catches it, first down, game over. But many think he should have ran the ball, kept the clock running. Maybe Saquon get 3 yards. Maybe he don't, but at least you got the clock running and you can make a decision. You can say, if it's 4th and inches and 4th and 1, we can go for it. Or, because if you missed it, the clock stops, and then they got to come 96 yards. But if you keep it going, you get the first down, you can win the game. I don't know. Right now, I still believe in Vic Fangio. That dude defenses be lights out. Right now, when the first year in the defense, the Eagles got the studs and the horses, but, the way Kirk Cousins carved them up with Darnell Mooney, of all people, and then hit Drake London, motherfucker, which I wish they wouldn't, because his stock would have been low. Now Mike gonna try to rip me off for him. And I was like, man, it was a good game. And I'm looking like, man, that's a good game. But still, at the end, the Eagles had a chance, and Jalen Hurts messed up, man.
I want to say that.
I want to throw that ball because
that
was a pick.
First of all, I don't want to hear none of that shit. This whole conversation is irrelevant. Saquon should have caught that goddamn ball. That's it. That Saquon catches the ball.
Okay, Saquon should have caught the ball, and there's other people that dropped the ball too.
Jimmy, I understand. Every pass that hits your fucking hand should be caught. I get it. Right, but at that point, that was the correct play call. That was the correct play. It was executed perfectly. Yeah. He put the ball in Saquon's hands. He put it on his left fucking shoulder, and Saquon dropped it. There was no other perfect placement on that ball.
Right.
Saquon flat out just dropped it. There's
Exactly.
no other excuse. We can say, well, if this would have happened, this would have happened. No, Saquon catches the ball, they win the fucking game. Saquon, you take that L, you punch your chest out, you flip your chin up, and you say,
no.
back
If
next week,
Saquon, listen, no. If we would have just took a field goal in the first quarter,
I didn't know you played for the
first
team.
drive, we would have won the game. That's what I'm saying. You can't put that
The
on.
we is wild. Hey, Jimmy, I didn't know you was under
Comes back to
contract.
bite you every time. I keep telling people field goals matter. Comes back to bite you every time.
Jimmy say we. Jimmy, when y'all got back?
What happened?
When y'all got back, you said we took the field. Hey, I can't wait to see
Eagles is always we.
The NFC
Hey, Jimmy,
East is trash.
I can't wait to see strong flavors on the back of that jersey. You hear me?
Hey, Brandon, tell them when it comes to the Eagles and the Magic, is always we.
Hey, listen, Jimmy is a part of them organizations, whether y'all like it or not.
Hey, I'm a Hurricane too.
That man be great, Mike. Let that man be great.
I'm gonna let him be great. Let's talk about some interesting facts right quick.
Shoot it.
Who is a worse franchise for quarterbacks, the Bears or the Panthers? Because Jesus fucking Christ.
Wait a minute.
We was finna get to him. We was getting one.
Okay, we're not going to do that to Bryce Young. I think Bryce Young has played in a bad situation.
That was an organizational fail. That was an organizational fail.
Listen to my question. Situation. I said, who has a worse organization for quarterbacks? I know it's not. I'm not blaming shit on Bryce Young, and I'm not blaming Chicago.
I'll say the Panthers. I will say the Panthers
for quarterbacks. The Panthers. Well, you know what? I'm gonna even give you a third option. I'm gonna give you a third option. Who has the worst fan? The Browns, the Bears, or the Panthers?
The Browns.
Jesus Christ.
That's the Browns. That's easy.
No.
To answer your first question.
No,
to answer your first question.
Which quarterback is in the worst
position?
It's
definitely Bryce is in the worst position right now. The Panthers has mishandled Bryce. I feel bad for that young man. That man's confidence is not there. You can tell just by his body language. You can just tell it's just not there.
And his mama's fine as the motherfucker.
He look like a whipped dog. That's what he look like.
That nigga, that boy mama fine as a motherfucker. I'm sorry.
I ain't like, you know who else mama? Hey, CJ Stroud mama look real good too, for real.
Yeah, CJ Stroud mama cute too. But listen to me.
Hey, Jay and Daniel's mama ain't too far off either. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, that's not what we talking about.
That's not what we here for.
We got contract. Be my bad.
But just back to that first question. The Bears have put Caleb Williams in a fine position. Bryce Young hasn't had the opportunity to be put in a fine position. So to answer that question is definitely the Panthers. However, Caleb Williams has not played as he should with the position he's been played in. So he's the worst quarterback in the situation.
I agree. I agree. All right. So question. Next question.
Let Elmo answer.
Oh, okay. Elmo, go ahead.
No, you look at it from just like you said. When you say organization, I look at the history of the Bears, right? I look at
right, Elmo. Right.
That's how I look at the entire scope of exactly what we're talking about here, right? So we can name the quarterbacks through the years. Bears actually drafted some great quarterbacks when you really get down to it, right? Rex Grossman. Grossman. You know, Jim McMahon, of course, with 85 wins, of course, you know what I mean? We had Cal Orton, right? We just didn't know what to do with him. He didn't do good until he went to Dallas, of course, you know. So overall, I would say the Panthers is probably that position where they as an organization, they just fail completely. They fail completely, like you said. And I agree with the CEO here. They mishandling Bryce real bad. There ain't no way a second-year player out of Ohio State University should be coming in doing this because Ohio State produces generational quarterbacks.
Who?
You know what I mean?
Did you say who?
You know what I mean? You look at that, it's not really.
Time out, man. What state produces generational quarterbacks?
We got to move on. Let's move on.
Okay, that's what I thought. I know I misheard. I'm like, hold on now.
The NFL news for buzzing. I got another toughie for you. We talked about bad quarterback. What? Telly, didn't you say, right? Now, a couple weeks ago, Telly said the best quarterback in the NFL was Lamar Jackson. Well, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens are 0-2.
Hey,
Told
that
you.
Raiders, man, that was a shocker. That's an upset.
That's an
Upset, dude.
It was just
They
an
still-
upset.
Telly,
It was
they
just
still 0-2. They still
It was
0-2.
just an
Telly.
upset.
Hey, that ain't Lamar's fault. I'm just saying.
You know,
That was a woo. You didn't see that
what?
coming.
Week 1
You
was
just-
Lamar's fault.
It was.
in my opinion,
You didn't see that coming. Shit. Raiders ain't look. Don't let them hang around. You got to crush them. They show they got spirit.
Yeah, absolutely. Now you said, he did say that Lamar's the best quarterback in the NFL. I would say that Lamar's the most athletic quarterback in the NFL. But the best quarterback, hands down, is Patrick Mahomes.
Not right now. Not right now.
Even though,
Hell
hold on. I
The
got
best
that.
quarterback in the NFL is the chief referees.
You know
That's
what I mean?
what
Even though
I'm gonna tell you the truth.
even though Pat right now, second week in a row, interceptions like this. This is not the Pat that we used to seeing, right? We just gonna be honest about that.
This is the Pat. This is the real Pat.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
The
Pat is proven.
Two-time MVP, 3-time Super Bowl champion.
The
You're right.
referees prove.
He's proven, right? Even if
Yeah,
he
the
quit
referees
football,
are proven.
Even if he quit football today or tomorrow, he's still going into the Hall of Fame as the first ballot. Point blank.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Lamar can't do that. Lamar not getting that.
Why not?
Lamar not getting it.
You want to know why Lamar ain't getting it? Lamar ain't getting it the same reason why Cam ain't got into the Hall of Fame yet.
Because he ain't got the ring.
He don't got that hardware.
He ain't got
That's the reason why Cam ain't in the Hall of
He ain't
Fame.
got that. He ain't got it.
He ain't got that hardware. That's the reason why Cam ain't in the Hall of Fame. Because you can't tell me Cam Newton don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Wait a minute. I didn't say he didn't deserve it. He's not a first ballot. Maybe even not second ballot.
He kind
or
of
third. But he'll get in. He'll get in. Hey, you already know it's who you going up against for that Hall of Fame spot. I don't know where they gonna put in on the subject.
Hold on. I got one thing, B. I want to get the hate out the way, Telly. You ready, Telly? I went and found this clip just for you, Telly.
Go ahead, find the clip for me.
Talk about it. So you finna sit here and tell me, right, that this shit wasn't pass interference.
Show me the clip, brother. I've seen the damn clip.
That's
not pass interference, Telly.
That's clear.
Hey,
hold on, brother.
That's not
I
pass
didn't see nothing.
interference.
I didn't see nothing on my end.
Mike, play it again.
He's there early. Yep. James.
He got there.
Pass interference, dog. He got that too early.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead,
Jimbo. Go ahead.
So I was watching the news show, The Facility, and that same play they showed that a Kansas City Chiefs player was holding the crap out of one of the Bengals defensive line.
I seen that too, Jimmy. I seen that too. They missed
Bingo.
that call. They missed that call.
Hold on. Right? There were a ton of missed calls on that.
Oh, now here you go.
Well, pretty much it's a ton of missed calls every game. He's right.
There was a ton of missed calls.
But it seems like it be a ton of missed calls when it comes to
I will say this.
Telly, stop.
On a third down, one of the Chiefs defensive backs damn sure grabbed that wide receiver jersey, right?
Yes, he did.
He damn sure grabbed the jersey. Now let's go back. Two drives later, there was definitely a fucking roughing the passer because again, Patrick Mahomes was like 8 yards out of bounds, and here comes the damn defensive back, pushed him right into him. Slap dead into him.
And that's why they got into it. That's why they got into it.
Did the flag get thrown?
No.
Okay, then, because it wasn't roughing the unnecessary roughness.
This dude is on drugs. Somebody gave him a peak.
Let me say this.
Flags get missed every game, Tully. Both teams miss flags.
Yeah, flags get missed every game. But back to the subject. Real talk.
just as much as the Chiefs are 2-0, they could very well be 0-2.
Right.
First game they lost 2-0. Second game they lost to a pass interference. I mean, they won to a pass interference.
Right.
So
if Lamar would have hit that throw, they'd be 1-1.
Yeah. So Pat Mahomes have not looked like Pat Mahomes. Let's be honest. Let's all be honest.
I like that one hand
Let's not.
interception.
Hold on, Telly. Hold on. Let's not sit here and be oblivious to it, though, Telly, that this man ain't finna get it together through the rest of the season.
Right.
Not.
Right.
Chargers
Let's not
winning
be
the
oblivious.
division. Chargers
You
winning
stop.
that division.
Stop.
Chargers winning that division. You
Stop.
see
Telly,
what
you
the
be
boys
tripping.
doing out in
Telly.
LA?
Telly,
Okay.
hold on.
You
The
better pay
Chiefs do this
attention.
every year. They start off slow, and as
No,
the
they
year
don't.
goes on,
No, they don't.
Come on, Telly.
They always
Are you
start off slow, and as the year
Okay,
goes on,
okay.
that defense
So they
gets
started
better.
off slow. On that Monday night game, they beat the shit out of Brady and them. They beat their ass. That was only the what? That was the first game.
Telly, but what I'm trying to say is what Brandon's saying is right. They're only going to get better as the year goes on.
We'll
As the year
see.
goes on, he's gonna get better.
We'll
The
see.
Chiefs' defense is going to get better as the year goes on.
Well, the
Yeah,
Chiefs
so-
defense was ranked last year. Was top. It was in the top 5, I think.
Let's talk about number 95. That man is a fucking menace in that back.
Chris Jones.
Chris
Yeah.
Jones.
Chris
Jones
Jones
is a
was giving
menace.
Burrow fits yesterday. That man is a menace.
Well, you also
Chris
know
Jones
Joe
deserves
ain't.
every single-
Joe B
every
ain't had no
single
line.
contract. He deserves every
Joe
single
B
penny.
ain't never had no line.
Let's be honest. If we're talking about quarterbacks, Joe Burrow plateaued. This is the best he's going to be. Joe Burrow has not lived. Joe Burrow has not
Hey,
lived up to the hype.
there you go,
Joe Burrow
Elmo.
has
Say
not-
it.
He has not
Say
lived
it.
up to the hype coming out of LSU. This is the best he's going to be.
What is you
Wait,
talking
wait,
about?
Elmo, you
This
tripping?
is going to be the.
Man,
This is
he
going to be
is
the
tripping.
best.
Elmo
tripping.
preaching. Elmo
I'm saying-
preaching.
Tripping.
This is
No,
Elmo
Burrow,
preaching.
Burrow ain't did shit that made me say, wow,
He
ever
ain't
since that
getting
Super
one.
Bowl run.
Yeah, once
Five.
I give
5
him
meetings
that,
against
this is
the
best he's gonna
Chiefs.
be.
3
Elmo
and
preaching.
2.
You better listen.
3 and 2.
He preaching.
5.
Okay. Just
Three
wait,
and
Telly.
two.
Keep watching.
I'm
Just keep watching,
gonna
Telly.
watch the Bengals.
They
Get to the
they gave him
playoffs
all
and beat the
they gave
Chiefs.
him all- They gave him all that money. He robbed the bank. He ain't robbing like Dak did, but he robbed the bank. And this is the best he's gonna be. He's not gonna be no better than what he is now. There is no room for improvement because he's already at the top. That's it.
But he ain't got his best receiver either.
Okay,
He ain't
man.
gonna have. He ain't finna have Jamar Chase next year neither. So
He sure ain't. No, he's still on his rookie deal. So
Y'all hope he don't have Jamar Chase.
He said no.
Not
He's
if
still,
the Bengals don't pay that man, he's not gonna have
No,
Jamar Chase.
Yes, he will.
Hey, I heard through the grapevine Jamal Chase from the come to New Orleans. That's what I heard.
You need to stop. You need to
You
stop.
want that
man.
guy.
Stop,
Yeah.
man. You wanted to come to. You wanted to come to New Orleans.
Hey,
That's
Greg.
what you.
Listen to me.
Hey, Greg.
If
What up?
Jamar Chase go anywhere, he gonna try to bring his ass right here to KC where I'm at. 'Cause
Hey,
he
Greg.
wants to win.
Hey, Greg.
He gonna try
Hey,
to
the
bring his ass
Chiefs.
right here.
Hey, the Chiefs got a first round pick for the Bengals. Hey, you want this first round pick? Let us get on boy Chase. Let me
Let
tell
me
you.
tell you
That's
something.
Let me
Let me
tell
ask
you
a
something.
question.
That is the last thing you want is for Patrick Mahomes to have a true number one receiver like
Exactly.
Jamar
A
Chase.
true
That is
number
the
one.
last thing you want, bro.
Exactly.
So
That
let
is
me
the
ask
last
this.
thing
That'd
you
be
want.
scary.
Let me ask this.
Listen,
Go ahead. Hold on. Let's see your say. Go ahead.
I just got a question because we're talking about Pat Mahomes and all this type of stuff through week 2, and I need everybody's synopsis on this. What team is the biggest surprise and what team is the most disappointing so far through 2 weeks?
The Saints is the
through
biggest
the first
surprise.
2 weeks.
Oh, I'm gonna say this, and I know I'm gonna regret this hard.
Well, hold on. All right, Mike, you go first. Go first, Mike. Go ahead.
The biggest disappointment would be the Ravens so far.
Okay.
The
Who's your
biggest surprise, and I'm gonna regret this. Matter of fact, hold on, bro. I turn my camera off. I'm gonna say this, and I don't want nobody to see my face.
Why you got Jimmy picture up there?
Because that's
I
my
love it. Keep it up there. Keep it up.
Okay.
What's your biggest surprise, Mike?
The Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yeah.
Ooh, they are killing.
Yes.
Them boys,
Yes.
them boys, right.
No, they shouldn't be your surprise, bro.
Yes. No,
Look,
Baker is
with
playing.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker's playing top 5 quarterback
He
right now.
playing Pro Bowl
Top
ball
5
if he keep doing this.
Hey, but who is the best quarterback right now? Right now speaking, who is the best quarterback in the NFL right now?
Man, you just want us to say Derek Carr.
That ain't the question. The question is biggest surprise.
Greg, you okay, bro? Who you want us to say, Greg?
That nigga be saying, Greg.
Who you want us to say, Greg?
Bro, hey, I'm surprised, bro. I had a vision. I was like Martin Luther King watching that game. I had a dream. I seen Drew Brees out there.
Oh,
but it ain't. But it's Clint Kubiak. It's Gary's son. Clint Kubiak doing that.
So why you talking, Grant? Who your biggest disappointment?
Thank you.
My biggest disappointment. I have to go with Mike with that. I'm disappointed in the Ravens. I'm disappointed, but I knew about the Ravens because I knew Lamar wasn't that accurate. You feel me? Yeah. But I'm disappointed in the Ravens because they went to pick up Derrick Henry. He ain't doing nothing. But my biggest surprise is that them boys in the Bayou. That they surprised me.
Elmo, biggest surprise, biggest disappointment.
So be honest with you, in my opinion, my biggest surprise. I was joking when I said when I was saying the Who Dat boys down there in Louisiana. You know what I mean? No, but they are doing good. But my biggest surprise is the Steelers, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Surprise?
Yeah, I'm surprised that the Steelers are they're 2-0 right now, right? They're leading the division. They're leading the division right now, 2-0, number one. My biggest disappointment is I would have to probably say is either Baltimore or the Jaguars. Because I didn't expect the Jaguars to be 2-2 or what's name with Trevor Lawrence. And Trevor Lawrence actually has weapons, a line, a defense, and a back. And them chokers are
now that's true. I agree.
Tell him.
Biggest surprise is those Buffalo Bills. I was like, I thought they sold off everybody, got rid of everybody on offense, but Josh Allen they crushed my Dolphins, man.
Hey, Mike, Josh Allen just keep proving me wrong every year, boy.
But hey, didn't I thought he was the one he wanted to be.
Good. No, he's actually good. He's actually good. I'm telling you.
I want to.
Biggest disappointment though is the Chicago Bears.
Tully, that's
Caleb Williams.
Change your answer, Tully, because they ain't disappointed. They
ain't
surprised nobody with their 0-2.
Mike said, I knew they were going to be there.
Hey, they ain't surprised nobody. Change your answer, Tully. I want a different answer.
What's your biggest surprise, biggest disappointment?
The Saints is not a surprise. I had them tied in first place for the NFC South. But I will say, my biggest surprise would be the Chargers. They O-line is just manhandling cats, bro.
Them boys look good.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, as a disclaimer, everybody looked good against Carolina.
You know what? You're right, Mike.
Everybody looked good against Carolina, bro.
Let that man finish, right? Let that man finish. Biggest disappointment.
Biggest disappointment. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Even though we already said that he's in a bad situation, Bryce Young. I thought Bryce Young was gonna come out smoking. He got the quarterback whisperer that came from Tampa Bay over there. I'm like, Bryce Young finna kill it this year, dog.
I feel like that answer biased because Jimmy put him on his fantasy team.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Answer biased to the motherfucker.
And Jimmy tried to get Bryce from me. Jimmy tried to get Bryce from me, and I had to bench Bryce, man. I said, I can't do this, man. You hurting me, man. I ain't gonna lie,
bro. Kyler Murray been doing his thing too. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Mighty Mouse been killing it.
Oh, I forgot about Kyler.
He the first quarterback to get $50+ million. He better do something. Yeah, and now he got an actual
CEO. What's yours?
Oh, I thought I said mine. My biggest surprise is Baker Mayfield. Like I said earlier, he playing like a top 5 quarterback right now. And then my biggest disappointment is it's probably I can go with Mike said it's probably the Ravens. I think the Ravens is my biggest disappointment. I kind of had high hopes for the Ravens. But it's only 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Things change fast in the NFL. We just speaking speculation of what we've seen so far. But I think the Ravens will come back out of it. You know what I mean? I think they'll find a flow. But definitely right off the bat is the Ravens. I feel like just like the Chiefs, they could very well be 2-0, but they're 0-2. You know, they're just on the other side of the spectrum. So those are my surprises and disappointments right now in the NFL.
Games of the week.
Games of the week, people.
Let's do it, Mike. You start out.
Let me go see who playing.
Ain't it the Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta see who playing.
For me, I'm gonna just kick it off. For me, game of the week for me, Texas and the Vikings. That's going to be a clacker. Right?
That's going to be good.
Texas and Vikings.
Yeah, Sam Darnold is playing great ball, man.
Yes, Texas and Vikings for me.
Which goes to show you, it was the Jets.
It was the Jets, sure.
That should have been the biggest surprise. Sam Darnold out there in Minnesota balling.
But he has weapons. You got Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Aaron Jones, looking like Aaron Jones of old.
Which they both out right now. Addison and Justin Jefferson right now.
Yeah, they both out right now.
I know, and you got T.J. Hockenson who's out.
He's out also. He's out for 6 weeks.
Wait till he gets the full compliments of his weaponry. They might just take off.
NFC North is going back to the Detroit Lions.
Man,
Tell
Detroit,
me what's your game of the week?
Well, they advertising this game Sunday night, Chiefs Falcons, like it's gonna be a banger. I'm just saying they keep advertising it like it's gonna be a banger, and I'm like, I don't know.
Chiefs and Falcons.
I don't see it, but
the Falcons not
I
good.
see it.
Falcons about to get destroyed.
So
you got
I go with that one.
Man. That's that man game of the week. Greg, what's your game of the week? I know what Greg game of the week is. Go ahead, Greg.
The only game that I'm worried about this week, just because and it's the only time I'm gonna say this, but thanks to the Pigeons for tying the boys out yesterday. Philly is on a short week, so my game of the week is us to beat Philly, so all y'all can be on the bandwagon. I'm gonna buy everybody here Saints jersey.
All right, I got my game.
Oh my goodness! What's your game of the week, Mike?
My game of the week is gonna be the Ravens versus the Cowboys. Because if anybody gonna give Lamar Jackson,
that's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be the Cowboys, bro. Okay. It's gonna be the Cowboys.
That I can see where you're going with that.
It's going.
I don't know.
I can smell what you're cooking, bro.
That wins $50,000 shades now. He might can't see.
What? He said you might can't see you. Jimbo, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still
You have to go look to see what game's coming up.
What's your game of the week?
Well, we're just gonna take the Eagles and the Saints off. So that's
he hating.
Biasness.
He hating.
No, the Eagles my favorite team. No, I ain't hating.
Jimmy and Greg, it's a battle between them. They two teams are facing off with each other. We gonna definitely have something to talk about next week on this because that was
Oh yeah, I'm waiting on it.
Hey, Greg, if y'all lose, don't show up, bro.
Huh?
If y'all lose, don't show up. I'm gonna give it to you, homie.
Oh God, hey,
don't show up.
If we lose, I'm gonna show up with the paper bag on my head, bro.
He gonna be in the crapper.
Who you see, Jimmy? What's your game?
I'm gonna say the game of the week for me because I'm loving how they're playing. The Chargers, they playing the Steelers.
That's gonna be a good game.
There you go.
That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a very good game. Yeah.
That's gonna be a good game.
Hey, Justin Fields 2-0 as a starter. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna leave that be.
Okay. Yeah. Which shows that Chicago just couldn't fit him into their system.
Hey man, and before we go, we're about to head out, y'all. We love y'all. We about to head out.
I'm gonna give y'all a storyline of the week. Nobody's paying attention.
Is make sure you turn off your IG live. That's the storyline of the week.
Man, the storyline of the week.
Publicity.
Hey, New Young got them already, bro.
The storyline of the week is Green Bay, Tennessee. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Will Levis is going against Malik Willis. And they were the two quarterbacks drafted back-to-back in Tennessee. Will Levis convinced him to get rid of Malik Willis. Now, Malik Willis, who won his first game last week, Green Bay, going against Will Levis, who, man, just turning the ball over left and right, costing the Titans game. So that's the storyline of the week to me.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
All right.
What we got last
Well,
year, Mike?
what you got to say, Mike?
I say make sure you turn off your IG live, people. Keep them phones away from you when you're doing the do. Okay?
That publicity stunt.
Hey, and leave Michelle alone. Leave Michelle.
Shannon should be ashamed of himself.
I ain't mad at all.
What? He just doing what a natural man. The man.
No, it's not. I'm not talking about what. I'm not talking about what he was doing. Unc got a bag for doing that.
Yeah, he got some
on purpose.
Hey, Unc
did that on purpose.
Unc just need to start an OnlyFans.
He said he didn't do it on purpose.
Hey,
he didn't do it on purpose.
Have you ever went live on IG?
Hey, Mike.
It's like 4 steps to go. It's like 4 steps to go live on IG Live.
Thank you.
Hey, Mike. Hey, hold on. Y'all see how Telly make excuses for everybody except Dion, right?
Right.
Yes.
Black man, get out of here.
Staying black people, boy.
Don't do it.
Staying black people. You don't like black people, dog.
No, he don't. And he my brother.
Hey, Telly, the real Nate Higgers of the group.
Hey, Mike. That's a diabolical name, Mike. I'm like, hold up. Hey, I feel bad for my boy DJ, man. I feel bad for my boy DJ.
DJ who?
In the group?
Oh, you
Young Jeremy right here that's watching and commenting.
Yeah.
You can tell him.
Because Jeremy was like, what does Nate Higgers mean? And I was like, Jeremy,
I'm just going to tell him, don't say it. Don't say it.
Don't you say it. But listen, man, we about to tap up out of here, man. Y'all go ahead and read off whatever we got to read off.
It was good seeing y'all boys.
Good quick fantasy update. Quick fantasy for y'all who follow the Family Talk Fantasy. Jody won his first game. He's 1-1 this year. I think this is his best start ever.
Yes, it is. Since the inception of the league.
CEO bounced back. He 1-1.
Yeah.
I'm still 0-2, which is my worst start ever.
Terrible.
Big Greg, he 1-1. Are you 1-1, right?
I'm 2-0.
My bad.
Hey, Telly, I just gave it to you, bro. Telly, I just gave it to you.
Greg is undefeated, 2-0.
Telly, I just gave it to you. I just gave it to you, Telly.
My bad.
I
thought you was 1-1.
Hey, it's crazy.
Elmo is 2-0.
This nigga 2-0 thinking he finna get a quarterback for me. You out your damn mind, Greg.
Jimbo won this week, making him 1-1. Ain't you 1-1 or 2-0?
Jimmy beating up on my son. What's wrong?
Yeah. Jimmy won.
Hey, I actually thought I was going to lose that game, to be honest.
They had y'all had going back and forth. They had y'all going back and forth. But the thing that killed him was Keenan Allen was out, and he didn't have nobody to actually get him and put him in. If he'd have had him, he'd beat you.
That was a close game.
We got 2 undefeateds going this week. We'll let you know how that's going.
Hey, I'm waiting for you, bro. Saquon gonna get. I'm worried about Saquon, bro. Saquon got to bounce back.
You better worry about Devontae, Michael Pittman. You better worry about all of them. You better go take a look at that roster, and you better get down on your knees and say, Lord, I don't ask you for much. I just need a WK. If he got me started, it's going to spank me.
That's it, people. Thank you for joining us as we enjoy bringing the sports to you, putting our own flavor on it. It is me, halfway house, Uncle Pudge. I'm going back in because my time is up. The guard is coming. Over there to my far left, your right, in the corner, MJ Skywalker. In the
Hey,
middle.
We actually gonna see y'all tomorrow too, by the way. B, you got
In the
to put it on.
middle.
We're gonna see us
Be
tomorrow.
the CEO. I ain't gonna even say it. Because every time I say that, no. Down at the left, the Who That Man, Big Greg Bruce. Down in the middle, Mr. Elmo, the hot corner. Jackson coming right at you. And down in the right corner, your left, it is Chef Jimbo that be cooking up, does good stuff at Strong Flavors Catering. Check us out on our socials. We are on Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, I guess, Facebook, YouTube. Even check us out on our own personal Facebook pages. You can reach out to us. Hey, even if you want to come on here and discuss sports, reach out to us. We'd love to have one of y'all come out. It's a good time. Other than that, we're going to have to drop this hot intro, outro, and we'll catch you next week on the Endgame podcast. But tune in tomorrow. Unhinged season finale. We're going to be into the season, so you know we're going to act an ass.
Ain't no need for replacement.
There you go.
Pass
Y'all
up the rock.
take
The
it
only
easy.
things I'm shooting J's with.
And thank you for all who tuned in.
I'm putting holes in the pavement.
No,
Hey, boy, Jimmy, I love the love, dog. I love the love.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. Have a good night.
All
Hit
right,
the
bro. Y'all be
video,
done.
Mike.